Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It's a new day. We thank the good Lord. It's a new day. Thank God it's a new day. So good to see you. Yes, you, and you. Thanks for stopping by. It's me, WJ, on that channel, One Life, Many Seasons. For those that know me, and I've heard in my prior videos, you know that I love love. Anything to do with love, I am looking out for it. And I love to see a successful relationship, successful marriages, and any marriage or any relationship that's not been successful, we want to do whatever we can to make it successful because we are all here for each other. We are here for each other. So that's a passion of mine. However, I came across this video that we're about to watch from LDS, which stands for Latter-day Saints. Latter-day Saints. It's talking about this couples. I like to title it Seasoned Couples Giving Marriage Advice on Love Lessons. Seasoned couples giving marriage advice on love lessons. We're just going to get right into it because I got notes to write. I got to learn myself. Why don't we just get right into it? Put your comments below, whatever strikes a chord or you'd like us to get into a discussion on. So let's just go right into it.
We've been married for 51 years.
54 years.
We're celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary this year.
Wow. 51 years, 54 years, 25 years. Good Lord. So proud of this, folks.
Friday the 13th turned out to be the luckiest day of my life.
I think what I love the most about Bruce is he's very kind.
She's a good cook.
Serene.
She's a very compassionate person.
She is truly the person I always wanted to be.
I love her. She is the epitome of serenity.
Oh, one surprise to me about marriage after all these years has been what a joy it is at this stage.
I didn't know that it would be that wonderful again as it was, before we had all these little screaming Mimis.
Well,
Wait a second. He said he was all good and dandylicious, until the little screaming minis showed up. Hey, I'd like to throw this out there. Let us know how the screaming minis affected your marriage, or if you have any tips or advice, because the truth is they have gone through that stage, and as many. Some are going through it right now. They could definitely use some advice. And some are planning to get into it. Could definitely use the advice. So we could help one another here. Right? We could help one another. Hey, just put that in the comment section. Let's have that discussion. We need some advice here. Okay? We're here for each other. Let's just keep going.
it's not easy.
Well, the
And
biggest
if anybody thinks that you're going to be on your honeymoon for 51 years, it's ridiculous.
Let's take a deep breath and let that just soak in for a second. I like this lady already. And I'm not surprised she has a successful marriage. She's very open, very honest. And that's one of the keys, I believe. As I hear from seasoned couples like this, you got to be open, you got to be honest. But do everything in love.
Sometimes the tunnel's pretty long.
Yeah, and dark.
Well, it has been an enjoyable challenge because I've been introduced into a culture that I was just totally...
I'm sorry. Did you hear what he just said? He said that was an enjoyable challenge. I'm just rewinding it a little bit so we don't miss it. Enjoyable challenge. He's all in. It didn't matter what he was going to face. He was committed to his marriage. It's a challenge, but I'm making the best of it. It's an enjoyable challenge. Let's just listen to this. It's going to come up in a second.
Well, it has been an enjoyable challenge because I've been introduced into a culture that I was just totally ignorant of.
It was very hard for her, I know
Yeah.
that. What
But
hurt so much?
You. I think I had to have been like in my 30s or early 40s. I just thought, this is it? This isn't fun.
It didn't matter to me that Jim wasn't a member of the church because I loved him very much. And I thought if I only lived with him for this time only, then that was what I would be happy with. But a couple of years later, when our children started to come along, I realized that was not true, that I wanted to be with my children and him forever.
Really, the only reason it worked in those early years is we both loved the Lord, and we taught our children to love the Lord.
The secret to anything, I think, holding to the rod. If you hold to the rod and don't give up when things are hard, there's always a way through. President Hinckley always said it, that this will pass and that things will get better. And things always do get better.
So you have to be patient and loving and see where it goes.
Yeah.
You're going to have ups and downs, but it's worth it.
You cannot change someone to fit the mold you want them to be.
I just respect his space and he respects my space. Love him the way he is.
Be sure to buy 2 tubes of toothpaste.
So much going on here. I'm taking notes. I'm just like, I heard, they other couple was saying how they loved the Lord and that really helped them out in the relationship. That definitely is a backbone and a firm foundation for a very solid marriage. Because, again, as I like to say, marriage is not just between two people. It goes way beyond two people. It's a spiritual thing. It goes way beyond two people. Like in my case as Christians, and I know these people are Christians as well, they have both each other and they have God in the center. They have God right in the center. It says, hold unto God, hold unto the Lord, hold unto the rod, and just be committed. Be committed. Commitment would always keep things together. Remembering your vows every day. When you want to give up, just go back to the day you were walking down the aisle. So happy. Kind of try and relive that moment again. It's not always easy, but it would get better. And they always said, as one of the couples said, this too shall pass. It always gets better. If only you can be patient and stay in there.
Well, I will say you are the love of my life. And I'm so grateful that we have stuck it out this long, and I see us together another gazillion or Google. Do you say Google now?
She's my babe.
Wow.
And I love you. And I love the fact that I'm going to have you by my side forever.
I love him so much. Love being with him.
Wow.
How could you not kiss?
Yeah.
That was beautiful. So encouraging. How could you not love when you watch something like that? 51 years, 54 years, 25 years of marriage. It is doable. Don't believe what you're seeing out. People get married and getting a divorce on their honeymoon. A lot of times it was on the wrong foundation. Marriage, it's a beautiful thing if it's done right. It needs to be done right. And even then, it needs to be done right with the godly principles. That's the only way it will work. Because again, it's bigger, way bigger than us. Tell me what you think. It's a whole lot of notes I was taking right there. But it was just so encouraged to watch this and not the nonsense that we keep seeing on TV and social media, and this one leaving this one, going to this one and coming back here and going there. It's just a mess. But that's not what it is. Let's not be fooled by that. You know, as I like to say, you know, a can full of juice or soda is not as loud as an empty can when you drop it. So for me, we want to try and soak in positive messages. All those negativities out there, it's not real. A lot of them are not doing it for the real reasons. Why do we want to make those our role models? Let's learn from people like this. Very encouraging. They stuck it out and they're still sticking it out because they know the importance of their vows, the importance of each other's love for one another. They love one another and they are in love with each other. And they know they're accountable to each other and accountable to God as well. Let me know what you think about this. Love lessons from seasoned married couples. Marriage advice from seasoned couples. That was I'm going to be going back to watch this again. So, hey, feel free. This was just beautiful. Very, very, very encouraging. As opposed to what we see on social media, the craziness, the foolishness. Marriage is beautiful. God ordained it. If it's done the godly way, it will work. Thanks for stopping by. I'd like to know what you think. Hey, we're about to wrap this up. Thanks for stopping by again. It's me, WJ, again on our channel, One Life, Many Seasons. If this is your first time, welcome. Welcome to the family. You're welcome. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Thanks again. You know how we like to close it out on this channel. We like to remind ourselves. We remember, we've got one life with many seasons. God bless you, and I'll see you soon. You take care now. Bye-bye.